This is your sign to learn calligraphy and hand lettering. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a little tutorial on calligraphy and hand lettering. As someone who never learned professionally, I can't wait to share my tips and tricks. You don't need much, only a Crayola marker or a pen that can be thick and thin. So let's get started. There are many types of calligraphy. There are many different languages as well. Some that are very common are English, Arabic, and also Mandarin, or also known as Chinese. These are just a few that I know, but there are many more as well. Here are a few styles in English. There is the newer version, which is joint, and it's called modernized hand lettering, and then there's an older version that is not a joint style. Today we will be learning the newer English style. Calligraphy basics. So let's start all the way from the start. The font. The font for calligraphy is cursive. You must learn cursive font first to be able to structure your letters properly. Calligraphy is basically just a more defined type of cursive. I will write down all the cursive alphabet down below. As you can see, cursive is a much more fluid, loopy, and joint font. Also, another main difference is that the letter Z is much different to the letter Z in a non-calligraphy font. Now, let's talk about pressure, or thickness and thinness. This is one of the most important parts of calligraphy as well. This is how it gives the cursive a more defined look. I'm using a Crayola marker just to show you that you can use anything you have at home. So let's start making zigzags. Go up, thin, and down thick. This is the main thing. Up strokes thin, down strokes thick. Up strokes thin, down strokes thick. Remember this. Now let's go on to a letter. Let's practice the letter H. Now, let's write it in cursive and calligraphy. Remember to make the lines more thick or thin. The thickness depends on how much pressure you put it on the pen. So if you want to make a line thicker, press harder. As you can see, we made a tail on the H first. And you can see the first upstroke is thin and the next two downstrokes are thick in the letter H. Now, make sure you practice these letters and practice thickness and thinness. Once you're confident with most of the letters, you can attempt the entire alphabet. It's not going to be perfect at first. As someone who started at COVID-19 and doesn't really know much, back then, I was not perfect at first. Advice is to make sure to reference yours and mine. See where I put my downstrokes and how I structure my letters compared to yours. Then you can adjust your mistakes to make it look like mine, and to make it look more perfect as well. The more you practice, of course, the more better you will be, the more easier it will be for you to grip the pen, the easier it will be for you to press harder. This is such an important skill and ups your notes. Let me know down below why you want to learn calligraphy and if my video helped you. Now, the next thing we will be talking about is how to write words or titles. The main thing you should know when writing a word or title is that the first letter, if it's possible, should have a tail. For example, the words title idea, the T and the I both have a tail, as you can see here. Or for the word hello, the H in hello has a tail. Once you've learned all of this, you have mastered calligraphy. Even if you don't have a Crayola marker or any calligraphy pen, you don't have to use that. You can just use a pencil as well. Just make sure to press hard and thick. I hope my video helped you, and if it did, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.